everyone, Platinum here, back on the video. Today we are going to be making a bow or a bow of a ship. It's the front part of a ship, and this time we're going to be doing a battleship or a warship. We're going to be doing usually the fronts of it is very pointy, so I'm probably going to be doing that. My friend is goofing around. Anyways, if you want me to do more of the series, like a little building thing, leave a like and tell me in the comments if you want it. If there's enough, then I'll probably make one on how to do either an aircraft carrier or a cruise ship. You guys comment down below, A, if you want the series to continue, and B, either if you want a cruise ship or aircraft carrier. People usually have trouble with aircraft carriers. I do too, but I'm usually okay with it. So we're going to start off with a block, obviously. For the front, I make mine always symmetrical because that's what looks best. So what I do is I usually do this for the front. Now, it's curving down by 1, as you can see, 1, 1, 1. Then I duplicate 1, which is 2, and I do 2 2s, like this. Very fun. And then we duplicate, actually, we just add 1, so it's 3. This is usually how a lot of people make boats, or is it just me? I don't know, but they look fine, so I'm fine with it. Now, we just add 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can continue if your boat is bigger than mine, but if your boat's bigger than mine, I'd suggest doing it a little bit blunt at the front, because it'll look too pointy, and it'll look strange. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually add 2 4s. Now, you can either go 2 ways with this. A, you can make it curve like this. I'll show you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 1. So that's one way, and then you just continue like this. And then you just keep on going as so with your little boat. Like that. Or you can do it just like a bullet shape. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you actually just keep going, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, so that's a very thin and slim warship. That's usually what warships look like. They're very slim, so they can really cut through the water and move fast. And then, I'd say when you're at 7, well, the boat I'm doing now is probably going to be 7, or you can just choose a random length, and then you do the exact same thing we did here on the outside. I find it kind of ironic that I said I like doing my ship symmetrical, and I just made this to have 2 examples. Now, if I am going to delete this, because the front bit is exactly the same as the front bit for this part is the exact same for the curvy bit, but I just like this one more. I like it better. So we're just gonna extend this to match the correct thingy, and then we will start the front bit of the boat. And yes, if you think I am terrible at building, you can correct me so in the comments, but I think this is fine, and I like it. This is a good shape. Now, for the front, there's 2 ways. 1, you can go straight up, or 2, you can have like a little bit of curve, like a big curve. I'm gonna do the curve because it's usually what I do for my boats. You can have a big curve or a small curve. The big curve is usually just like 1, and then I'd say 2, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 1. Depending on how high you want your ship to be, you just do it. So you can start on 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1. one. And then when you get to that, actually, I like that. I'm probably going to go with that. But if you want your big curve, like some of my boats, you can do this and go above and beyond. But, you know, I like this shape. It's cool. Usually warships aren't this tall. Yeah, they're usually like very small, so I'm probably just going to do it too because of the size of this. Because if I do like a full-size warship as big as the plot on this little tiny boat, it's probably going to look a little bit wonky. And hello, I see you, Mr. Oreo Man. What are you doing in my plot, huh? Oh, you're a disco man. Dang, you got some moves, man. So 1 2 1 2 1 1 like that. Meh, sure. I'm probably just gonna add another one. So if it doesn't look right, then you just probably add another one. Or if it still doesn't look right, you can just add 3 2s and 3 1s. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go with that. Now, what you do to make the boat look good, you actually just keep repeating that same pattern. So 1 2 1 2. Wait, that's a little bit wonky. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 like this. See, it's like magic. Wow, it's just so magical. Look, you can legit just continue to design. Then you do the same exact shape here. So that is usually how I make my warships, and then I usually just slap a number on the side. That's what I do. 12. Let's put a 12. That's way too big. There. Let's put a little. There. 12. 0. Put a bunch of random numbers because I don't actually know what the numbers on warships mean. It's probably to identify what warship is what. So, I guess 2 1 2 0 7 3. Let's put a 3. Yeah, because 3s are cool and 3 is a lucky number. There we go. 1 2 0 7 3. So that's usually how I make my numbers. For the top bit, I usually just put some things so you don't fall off the ship. And to connect them, you can either do. It's really hard to just do this, but it's easy for some people. And pop, 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 pop. There. So if I usually do it like that, and then like that. So I just usually add some things so they don't fall off the ship. You can add like whatever this is. I've seen this on ships a few times, but I have no idea what it is, so I'm just not going to add it. You can add an anchor on the side by doing a harpoon. You just get a harpoon and you put it down like that, and then you do it on the other side so you can actually stop the boat from sailing, and it acts like an anchor, and you can just tighten it. So that is usually how you make a warship. If you enjoyed, comment down below if you did, and be sure to like the video if you did like it. Subscribe if you want, and I will see you guys again. I have a Discord, so you can join that at your own will, and I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day, and bye-bye.